Stop. Take a deep breath. You're feeling it, aren't you? That pressure in your chest when you wake up. The money that was in your account and vanished on things you don't even remember. The insomnia that started out of nowhere. This isn't exhaustion, this is war. You notice people around you getting more aggressive toward you, for no reason. That S because the attack doesn't just come from what you can see. It comes from whoever spoke your name at a ritual table. From whoever did the work to keep you down this year. What nobody told you is that whoever wants to destroy you knows that if they block you now, you'll drag defeat through the next months. That is why they set the trap. Binding spells, confusion hexes, witchcraft to make you fight those who love you and embrace those who hate you. But there's a higher command, an archangel who doesn't negotiate with darkness. Saint Michael the Archangel doesn't pray, he wages war. And when you invoke his name with authority, you are not praying. You're reactivating the sword that cuts pacts, breaks bindings, and sends evil back to whoever sent it. This isn't your average church prayer. This is a protection protocol. When you declare Saint Michael A.'s name over your life today, the spiritual frequency of your house will shift. The demons will run. The money that was stuck will flow before Friday, and whoever set the trap will fall into it before the sun sets. Whoever prepared your downfall will wake up tomorrow with Saint Michael E.'s sword pierced through their own trap. You won to fight back. You will just watch. Comment now. Saint Michael, S sword is over me. If you want to keep receiving these spiritual weapons every week, subscribe right here, because what I am about to teach you isn't tea for everyone. It is only for those who decided to flip the game. Now lock in. I am about to show you how to activate this sword right now. Saint Michael the Archangel, glorious Prince of the heavenly hosts, mighty warrior of the Most High God, today I come before your powerful presence with my heart open and my soul yearning for your divine protection. You who stand eternally at the right hand of the Father, commanding legions of angels with your flaming sword, I humbly prostrate myself before you, seeking refuge under your celestial shield. In this sacred moment, I invoke your holy name with reverence and faith, trusting that you hear the cry of your children who call upon you in times of need. Powerful defender of God, says people, you who cast down the rebellious angels into the abyss, I recognize your supreme authority over all evil forces that dare to threaten the children of light. Your battle cry echoes through eternity, proclaiming the sovereignty of the Almighty. That sacred question you proclaimed in the heavens still resounds today as a declaration of unwavering loyalty and absolute faith. I come to you not in my own strength, but acknowledging my weakness and my desperate need for your supernatural intervention in every area of my life. Blessed Archangel, guardian of souls and destroyer of darkness, your presence alone causes demons to tremble and flee in terror. The mere mention of your sacred name breaks chains, opens prison doors, and scatters the forces of evil like dust before the wind. Today I claim that same power for my own battles, for my family's protection, and for the liberation of all who find themselves bound by invisible chains. I trust completely in your intercession before the throne of God, knowing that no weapon formed against those under your protection shall prosper. Prince of the heavenly armies, I place myself under your command today, ready to fight alongside you in the spiritual battles that rage around us. Though my eyes cannot see the warfare taking place in the unseen realm, I know that you are constantly defending the faithful from attacks they cannot even perceive. With absolute confidence in your celestial might, I surrender my fears, my anxieties, and my struggles into your capable hands. Saint Michael, your very name carries the weight of divine truth and eternal victory. When pride lifted its ugly head in the heavenly realms and Lucifer dared to challenge the supremacy of God, you rose as the champion of righteousness, proclaiming those powerful words that would echo through all ages. Your battle cry resonates in our hearts today, reminding us that no created being, no matter how powerful or beautiful, can ever compare to the infinite majesty of our Creator. The sacred scriptures tell us how war broke out in heaven, how you and your angels fought against the dragon and his rebellious hosts. That cosmic battle was not fought with earthly weapons, but with the pure power of divine authority and unwavering obedience to God's will. You cast down the deceiver and his followers, hurling them from the heights of glory into the depths of eternal darkness. That ancient victory is not merely a story from the past, but a living reality that continues to manifest whenever the faithful invoke your holy protection against the forces of evil that still rage against humanity. Throughout the ages, Saint Michael, you have been the protector of God's chosen people. The prophet Daniel spoke of you as the great prince who stands guard over the children of God, the mighty defender who rises in times of greatest tribulation. When Moses died on Mount Nebo, it was you who disputed with the devil over his body, refusing to allow the enemy to claim what belonged to the Lord. Your vigilance has never ceased. Your sword has never been sheathed. Your commitment to defend the righteous has never wavered for even a moment. Today, blessed Archangel, I call upon that same power that overthrew the ancient serpent. The battles I face may seem different from that primordial war in heaven, yet they spring from the same source of rebellion and hatred. The enemy who was defeated in heaven still seeks to destroy God's children on earth, using lies, temptations, and spiritual attacks. But just as you defeated him then, you continue to defeat him now through your powerful intercession for all who seek your help with sincere faith and humble hearts. Saint Michael, I come before you now with a heart that longs for the protection only you can provide. In this world filled with unseen dangers and spiritual threats, I need your celestial shield to surround me day and night. Cover me with your wings of light, place your armor upon my soul, and station your angelic warriors around me as an impenetrable wall against every attack of the enemy. Let no dark force penetrate the sacred circle of protection you establish around my life today. Mighty Archangel, I ask you to guard my mind from the poisonous thoughts that the adversary plants like seeds of destruction. Protect my heart from the despair and hopelessness that evil spirits whisper in moments of weakness. Shield my spirit from the oppressive darkness that sometimes threatens to overwhelm my faith and steal my joy. Just as you defended the people of Israel in their journey through the desert, defend me now as I walk through the wilderness of this challenging world, facing temptations and trials at every turn. I plead with you, glorious defender, to stand watch over my sleep and guard my dreams from nightmares and spiritual disturbances. Let your presence fill my home, transforming it into a sanctuary where evil cannot enter and darkness dare not approach. Purify the atmosphere around me with your holy fire, burning away every negative influence, every curse spoken against me, every hex or spell that enemies may have directed toward my life. Where there is spiritual contamination, bring divine purification through your powerful intercession. Saint Michael, I recognize that the battles I face are not merely against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers in the heavenly realms. These invisible enemies are cunning and relentless, but they are nothing compared to your might and authority. I place myself completely under your protection, trusting that with you as my defender, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. No scheme of the devil shall succeed, and no force of darkness shall have any power over my life or destiny. Saint Michael the Archangel, I call upon you now to deliver me from all my enemies, both visible and invisible, those I can see, and those who work in secret against my peace and well-being. With your flaming sword of divine justice, cut through every plot, every scheme, every conspiracy that has been formed against me. Let those who seek my downfall stumble in their own traps, and may their wicked plans return upon their own heads. I ask you to fight this battle for me, mighty warrior, for my strength alone is not enough to overcome the forces aligned against me. Powerful Archangel, I plead with you to neutralize every tongue that rises up to speak evil against me, every voice that spreads lies and slander about my name. Silence the gossip, expose the false witnesses, and bring to light the hidden agendas of those who smile to my face while plotting harm behind my back. Let your truth shine like a blazing sun that dispels every shadow of deception and reveals the hearts of those who pretend friendship while harboring malice. Defend my reputation as you defended the honor of God in heaven, and let no false accusations stick to me or my loved ones. I ask you, glorious defender, to break the power of envy that poisons the hearts of those who resent my blessings and begrudge my success. Destroy every curse spoken out of jealousy, every evil eye cast upon me or my family, every ritual performed to bring misfortune into my life. Where there is witchcraft practiced against me, let your holy presence dissolve it into nothingness. Where there are spiritual attacks launched from altars of darkness, may your sword strike them down before they reach their target. No weapon of the enemy, whether forged in the physical or spiritual realm, shall have any effect upon me, because you stand as my invincible protector. Saint Michael, I entrust to you those difficult relationships where enmity has taken root, where misunderstandings have created walls of division, where hurt feelings have hardened into bitterness. I ask you to intervene in these situations with your wisdom and power. Saint Michael the Archangel, I lift up before you today my most precious treasure, my beloved family. Extend your protective wings over each member of my household, from the youngest to the oldest, covering them with your celestial shield, day and night. Guard my children as they walk through this dangerous world. Protect them from bad influences, from accidents, from violence, and from every trap the enemy sets for innocent souls. May your angels escort them wherever they go, watching over their steps and guiding them safely home to my arms each day. Powerful defender, I entrust to you my marriage and the sacred bond that unites us as husband and wife. Strengthen our love when trials test it. Renew our commitment when difficulties threaten to pull us apart. Cast out every spirit of division, discord, infidelity, and misunderstanding that tries to infiltrate our relationship. Let your presence be the invisible third strand that makes our union unbreakable, reminding us always that what God has joined together, no force on earth or in hell can tear asunder. Protect the intimacy we share, the trust we have built, and the dreams we hold together for our future. I ask you, glorious Archangel, to transform my home into a fortress of light where darkness cannot penetrate. Station your angelic warriors at every entrance, every window, every corner of my dwelling place. Let this house be a sanctuary where peace reigns, where love flows freely, where faith is nourished, and where God's presence is felt by all who enter. Drive away every negative energy, every spirit of confusion, every seed of conflict that the enemy tries to plant within these walls. May my home be a reflection of heaven on earth, a place of refuge and restoration for weary souls. Saint Michael, I pray especially for those family members who have strayed from the path of righteousness, who have fallen into addictions, who have embraced destructive lifestyles, who have turned their backs on faith. Fight for their souls as fiercely as you fought against the fallen angels. Saint Michael, I come before you now with humility and honesty, acknowledging the battles that rage within my own heart. You who resisted the temptation to pride and remained faithful to God, help me to overcome the weaknesses that make me vulnerable to sin. I confess that I am not as strong as I wish to be, that temptations still knock at my door, that old habits still try to reclaim their hold on my life. I need your supernatural strength to resist what my flesh desires, but my spirit knows will destroy me. Mighty Archangel, I ask you to break the chains of addiction that bind so many of God's children, including those habits that have taken root in my own life. Whether it is addiction to substances that poison the body, to behaviors that damage the soul, to thoughts that corrupt the mind, or to patterns that steal my peace, I need your intervention to set me free. Stand beside me in moments of weakness, when the craving feels overwhelming and the temptation seems irresistible. Remind me that I am not fighting alone, that your strength can accomplish what my willpower cannot achieve. I plead with you, glorious defender, to guard my eyes from images that defile, my ears from words that corrupt, my hands from actions that dishonor God. In this age of endless temptation where sin is glorified and righteousness is mocked, I need your protection more than ever. Help me to flee from situations that compromise my integrity, to avoid places where I know I will be tested beyond my ability to resist. Give me the wisdom to recognize the enemy's traps before I fall into them, and the courage to turn away even when every part of me wants to give in. Saint Michael, I ask you to transform my weaknesses into testimonies of God's power. Replace my fear with courage, my doubt with faith, my anger with patience, my pride with humility. Let your presence in my life be so powerful that the things which once enslaved me lose their grip completely, and the sins that once defined me become nothing more than distant memories of battles you helped me win. Saint Michael the Archangel, you who command the armies of heaven with divine authority, I ask you now to open the doors that have remained closed in my life. So many opportunities have passed me by, so many dreams remain unfulfilled, so many paths seem blocked by insurmountable obstacles. With your flaming sword, I ask you to cut through every barrier that stands between me and the blessings God has prepared for my life. Strike down the walls of limitation, break the locks of impossibility, and make straight the crooked paths that have kept me wandering in circles without progress. Powerful Archangel, I bring before you my financial struggles and the weight of economic pressure that threatens to crush my spirit. The bills accumulate while resources diminish, debts multiply while income remains insufficient, and the anxiety of not knowing how to provide for my family's needs keeps me awake at night. I need your intervention in my material circumstances, not out of greed or desire for luxury, but simply to live with dignity and meet my basic responsibilities. Open employment opportunities where none seem to exist. Bring forth unexpected blessings from sources I never imagined, and multiply what little I have like the loaves and fishes Jesus multiplied to feed the multitudes. I ask you, glorious defender, to protect my business ventures and professional endeavors from failure and loss. Guard my investments from deception, my contracts from betrayal, my projects from sabotage by competitors who wish to see me fail. Let honesty and integrity be rewarded in my workplace. Let hard work be recognized and compensated justly. Remove corrupt supervisors who abuse their power, expose dishonest partners who steal what belongs to others, and establish fairness where injustice has reigned. May your presence in my professional life bring order where there has been chaos and prosperity where there has been scarcity. Saint Michael, I trust that you can transform my financial wilderness into a garden of abundance. Saint Michael, you who witnessed the pain of humanity from the moment sin entered the world, I come to you now with wounds that no one can see but that bleed constantly within my soul. These invisible scars run deep, carved by words that cut like knives, by betrayals that shattered my trust, by losses that left holes in my heart that nothing seems able to fill. I need your healing touch upon these broken places inside me. the restoration that only divine grace can provide through your powerful intercession. Pour your celestial balm over every memory that still causes pain, every trauma that continues to haunt me, every rejection that still echoes in the silent chambers of my heart. Mighty Archangel, I ask you to liberate me from the prison of anxiety that holds me captive, from the chains of depression that drag me down into darkness, from the weight of sadness that crushes my spirit day after day. Too many nights I have cried alone. Too many mornings I have awakened without hope. Too many moments I have wondered if this pain will ever end. Fight against the spirits of despair that whisper lies in my mind, telling me I am worthless, unloved, abandoned. Replace those demonic voices with the truth of God, His unconditional love, His infinite value for my life, His constant presence even when I cannot feel Him near. I plead with you, glorious defender, to heal the damage caused by those who abused me, whether physically, emotionally, or spiritually. The scars they left continue to affect how I see myself, how I relate to others, how I trust or fail to trust. Break the power of past hurts to define my present reality and limit my future possibilities. Let your light penetrate the darkest corners of my wounded heart, illuminating paths toward forgiveness, restoration, and wholeness that I never believed could exist for someone as broken as I feel. Saint Michael, restore my capacity to feel joy again, to laugh without guilt, to hope without fear of disappointment. Heal my self-esteem that was destroyed by criticism and comparison. Rebuild my confidence that was shattered by failure and rejection. Saint Michael the Archangel, in the midst of all my petitions and requests, I pause now to lift my heart in profound gratitude for the countless times you have already intervened in my life. Like the 9 lepers who were healed by Jesus but never returned to give thanks, I do not want to be ungrateful for your blessings. Every sunrise I have witnessed, every crisis you helped me overcome, every door that opened when all seemed lost, every tear you wiped away in my darkest moments, I recognize now as signs of your loving protection and powerful intercession on my behalf. I thank you, mighty defender, for those battles I never even knew were being fought in the spiritual realm while I slept peacefully, unaware of the attacks you deflected, the arrows you blocked, the traps you dismantled before I could stumble into them. How many accidents did your angels prevent? How many evil plots did you expose and destroy before they could harm me or my family? How many times did your sword cut through darkness to protect me when I was too blind to see the danger approaching? My gratitude knows no bounds when I contemplate your constant vigilance over my life. I give thanks for that moment when doctors had given up hope, but you brought healing that medical science could not explain. For that time when my marriage stood at the edge of destruction, but you intervened and restored what seemed irreparably broken. For that job opportunity that arrived exactly when bills were due and the pantry was empty, proving that you never abandon those who trust in your intercession. For that reconciliation that appeared impossible after so much hurt, but that you made possible through your wisdom and power working in hearts that had turned to stone. Saint Michael, I'm grateful for every answered prayer, every miracle great and small, every moment when I felt your presence reassuring me that I was not alone in my struggles. Today, I want to be like that one leper who returned to thank Jesus, falling at your feet with a heart overflowing with recognition for all you have done. Saint Michael the Archangel, in this solemn moment, I consecrate my entire life into your sanctified hands. Just as Mary at the foot of the cross received the broken body of her Son into her arms, receive now my burdens, my dreams, my deepest longings and my greatest fears. I consecrate my thoughts so they may be pure like yours, my words so they may build up like yours, my actions so they may reflect the holiness you achieved through unwavering obedience to God's will. Take everything I am and everything I hope to become, molding me into a faithful servant who brings glory to the Most High. I surrender completely to your guardianship and protection, trusting that you will carry my petitions directly before the throne of the Almighty. I no longer want to face my battles relying on my own limited strength, for I recognize my powerlessness against the forces that threaten to destroy me. Like the centurion in the Gospel, who confessed his unworthiness, yet believed that just one word from Jesus would be enough to heal his servant, I recognize that just one word from you before the throne of God will be sufficient to resolve what seems impossible to me. I place my complete confidence in your intercession, knowing that when you speak on my behalf, heaven listens and responds. Receive, glorious Archangel, this total consecration of my being, my family, my material possessions, my plans, and my future. I place everything under your mighty protection, holding nothing back for myself. As you surrendered completely to God, will, after witnessing the fall of Lucifer and his angels, help me to abandon myself with that same trust into the hands of divine providence. May this surrender I make today mark the beginning of a new chapter in my life, characterized by the serenity that comes only from knowing that you, defender of the impossible, have taken my cause into your powerful hands. Amen. Dear brothers and sisters who have joined us in this powerful prayer to Saint Michael the Archangel, thank you from the depths of our hearts for uniting your intentions and your faith in this sacred moment of devotion. The power of Saint Michael is extraordinary, and we are absolutely certain that his intercession is already working miracles in your lives right now, even as you watch this prayer. If this prayer has touched your heart and strengthened your spirit, we warmly invite you to subscribe to our channel so you can receive these daily prayers that will fortify your faith and draw you closer to God through his mighty saints and angels. Please do not forget to share this video with those loved ones who may be going through difficult times or facing situations that seem impossible to overcome. When you share this prayer, you become an instrument of divine grace, carrying hope and comfort to those who need it most desperately. The blessings we receive from heaven are meant to be multiplied and shared, extending that beautiful network of faith and love that unites us as a community of believers who support one another through prayer and devotion. We encourage you to remain in prayer with us and continue watching the next prayer that will appear on your screen, so you can keep feeding your spirit and strengthening your devotion to God and his heavenly helpers. May Saint Michael the Archangel continue to protect you, defend you, and fight your battles alongside you every single day of your life.